What's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Driller, and this is a review that I forgot to do a while back, but a review that I'm gonna do it because I promised I was gonna do it, but unfortunately I forgot all about it. But this was months ago. But either way, this will be the WWE The Shield's final chapter review. The show from April 21st, 2019. They were in Moline, Illinois, in Tax Slater Center, which features a brand of Raw, SmackDown, and 205 Live, under the promotion of obviously the WWE. And this was basically focusing on The Shield, the last time ever, this time for real, what pertains to The Shield's final chapter. You had Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and Renee Young commentary. So let's get to the show. But before we get to the show itself, maybe first get the dark matches out of the way first. So, well, basically it was on the WWE Network, but what didn't feature on the WWE Network was these couple of dark matches. For example, at the time, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins were the Raw Tag Team Champions, defeating the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, and Aleister Black and Ricochet, which I'm assuming they probably pinned the Revival at the time. Triple threat match for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Also at the time, WWE Cruiserweight Champion Tony Nese defeating Buddy Murphy for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. The Lucha Trash Party, Gran Metalik, Kalisto, and Lindsay Dorado fought against Jinder Mahal, Samil, and Sunil Singh. Samil Singh and Samar Singh, the Singh brothers. And in a no contest, basically both teams gonna win. So, but I think that they didn't lose either. But either way, it was a no contest. Who cares? Alexa Bliss and Lacey Evans defeating Dana Brooke and Nikki Cross. And now let's talk about what happened. Let's talk about what was on the WWE Network, though. Obviously, what pertains to Elias being there, he did a song. So let me get to that part. Basically, what pertains to him doing a song, it means he was coming to promo too. So he was playing his guitar as always, and he cuts a promo about how happy he is to be in there, or pertains to see the Shield in for the last time, and so talk about how Dean Ambrose is going to be leaving, and wishing that Seth Rollins will do the same, and something about Roman Reigns, making him basically at the time when Elias and Roman Reigns was feuding at the time, so. But he was getting ready to start doing a song. He gets interrupted by, at the time, the WWE Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor. Finn Balor comes out there to interrupt. Finn Balor says that he wants to walk with Elias. They do the whole thing with walking with Elias, and then one altercation led to another. It led to a match for the Intercontinental Championship. So Finn Balor defends the Intercontinental Championship title at the time by defeating Elias in 6 minutes and 35 seconds. Then we get to... Now, I'm trying to remember how the segment happened. What pertains to this next match. Maybe just find this. Maybe just find it here. So the Riot Squad interrupted Elias after basically Elias was going to perform a song because he didn't get a chance to perform a song. Even though he didn't win the match against Finn Balor, but he still wants to perform, and that's when the Riot Squad came out to interrupt, and they want to walk with Elias. But then also Bayley comes out, and Ramon comes out, and basically this led to a match between Ember Moon and Bayley facing the Riot Squad for the last time. Basically, not only this was the Shield's final time being together, but also it was going to be the Riot Squad's final time being together as well at the time. But it was Bayley and Ember Moon defeating the Riot Squad, which it only featured Ruby Riott and Sir Logan, who was being accompanied by Liv Morgan in this tag team match that lasted 7 minutes and 15 seconds. And then finally we get to the Shield versus basically the Shield, what pertains to Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns, defeating Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, and Drew McIntyre. A 6-man tag team match that lasted 14 minutes and 25 seconds. Now, as far as the match between Finn Balor and Elias, I thought it was decent. Bayley and Ember Moon versus the Riot Squad, I thought that was also decent. But as far as the Shield versus Corbin, Lashley, and McIntyre, I thought that was good. To me, I thought it was better than the match that they had from, what was it, Elimination Chamber, or was it Fastlane? It was either Fastlane. It had to be Fastlane. But yeah, but it was good. The main event match, it was good. And on top of that, it was a feature of these guys together for the last time. So Seth Rollins grabs the microphone and says thank you to. Well, actually, he didn't say thank you. Seth Rollins grabs the microphone, and we got crowds chanting "Thank you, Ambrose," because he was leaving. Because he was leaving. We all know where he ended up being after that. AEW, as Jon Moxley, and also in New Japan Pro Wrestling, Death Rider, Jon Moxley. But anyways, so Seth Rollins also began the crowds also chanting, "Please don't go." But Ambrose did not want to hear that. But once you see the Shield final chapter on the WWE Network, you can see his expression. He did not want to hear that. But Rollins says to the crowd, they tried that already, and they did. And especially Seth Rollins. And he says that basically Seth Rollins says that he beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Who cares? To become the Universal Champion. Who cares? And said for the last 15 years in the business, what pertains to this whole brotherhood with the Shield, he says, I love you, to pertains to his brothers and everything. And then Dean Ambrose gets a microphone and he puts over Moline, basically the city of that Seth Rollins grew up in. I guess I'm pronouncing it wrong, and I apologize for that. But Dean Ambrose says that if you work hard and follow your dreams, you can be Universal Champion just like he did. Basically putting over Seth Rollins too. He commands Roman Reigns for fighting. He commends Roman Reigns for fighting for his life. Then says that the power of the Shield is proof that anything is possible. They strike the Shield, and they start doing the Shield pose, all that. And by the way, what pertains to the promo, Seth Rollins, trash. The Ambrose promo, good. But yeah, that was it for that final chapter of the Shield show on the WWE Network. Which again, I apologize for that late review of it, because it was long overdue and I forgot to do it. So there you go. But there you go. That was the show. But overall stream for the show, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. But with that being said, folks, thank you all for watching. For International Born Driller, saying peace on the streets. For this is the WWE final, or should I say the WWE, the Shield's final chapter review. And there you go. Take care.